Oh.
Hello.
He does a bird yawn. Good day.
Morning.
Morning.
I hope you're well rested because I think we're about to go down those stairs.
Oh, splendid.
Yes. Well, if you want to do something, we should do it now because we haven't got a lot of time.
Indeed. Right, let's go. Same as before, Callum will take out his sun sword, activate the full light capabilities of it. And yeah, I think so.
I think we should still go and try to seek Dalvernar downstairs. We don't know what lies downstairs.
I agree.
Should be
Try our best.
hasty.
Quick as the wind.
They
Callum
go
will,
up here.
Callum will try and communicate to kind of point to them and then point down, as in like, are you staying here, or are you coming with us? Like,
Yep.
looks like it's just although we could have perhaps used the extra firepower, at least it's fewer variables to have to manage.
So does it look like they're staying there? Or does it look like they're moving? Okay, I'll kind of bring a ration out and I point it out. I'll go like this.
Damn.
Then, like, as it takes it, I open my bag and I show the rest. It's like, and then I can point downstairs. Come with me. God damn it. Persuasion check.
He's fine.
You're great at them.
Oh,
What are you on
Ian?
about?
I mean, they're barbarians, like, food to get advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
You got intelligence 2, -1, -1 wisdom. Oh, fuck. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah, so I think I just told guys
It's
to
just the
refresh our
stream being
page
shit.
because that might.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It might just be if you refresh it, it should work.
Yeah, you kind of like point out the I'll do a quick recap. So my microphone was dead the whole time because the joys of slobs. Effectively, the party have finished a long rest in the Amber Temple, and they are planning on heading deeper, but they have a time limit until midday before some nefarious consequences will come their way. And they're negotiating with some berserkers right now to perhaps get some allies. Yeah, at 17, he looks at you, looks at the food, looks at the stairs. You get the feeling, Max, I mean, it was like your base insight. He's not going to, actively follow you, but, he kind of probably, holds his axe, stomps it on the ground, the handle on the base of the ground. And you kind of get the idea of, if he hears something, maybe he'll come help. But, points back to the door that, they were checking before. They're not sure if, they're safe still in this room.
What I noticed by this time that they kind of took a liking for me because of the fur I'm wearing. Would my character figure that out by now, or not really?
I think it's pretty apparent that they're
Have some
whenever
kind of
whenever
attachment.
they first saw you, they pointed to the your shoulders, and the only real new addition you have is that goat hide on there.
Okay. All right, go. So okay, so if they're gonna follow us, I think they'll probably follow us for now, but I don't believe they fully trust us. So let's just keep our eyes open.
Indeed. They may come to our aid if things go poorly down there.
Also, we never know. We might find some more of them if they are with us, then they could avoid any further conflicts. Or
if there are more, you can use the skin again? Question mark.
Yeah. But we should make haste and find Dovenar.
Yes. And Seeker would start slowly moving down the stairs to cover a bit.
Sure.
What's our marching order? I think we're going stealthily, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, if you want to go stealthy, it's me a roll of dice for a stealth check, and I'm gonna need whoever's I need a basic marching order just on who's going down first.
Everyone stealth check. I'll be next to Callum.
So Max, Cal.
Probably the front. I think.
Probably,
I'd
So
assume I'm in the middle.
yeah,
and
Max,
Seeker would be-
Callon, Lux, Esmeralda, Seeker. Because Seeker, you can shoot forward, can't you? You've got big burb speed.
And then whatever the. I mean, didn't he say to go down to the chamber where Dovenar is? You have to go. Kind of have to go this way and then this way.
He explained the most
nice.
direct route to Dalvalnar would have been past the
Downstairs?
lecture hall on the east side. There's a stairwell.
Oh yeah, so it'll be here, right?
Yeah.
This area here.
Yeah.
Lecture hall.
It's-
Okay,
And
cool.
that's
You
where
mentioned
and that's where you want to go, but not where the party wants to go.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Let's go.
Um,
We'll just go wherever.
Esmeralda,
Oh shit.
big rolls.
Yes, Seeker would be as usual at the back.
As Lux hasn't rolled yet. I was going to give him a bardic. That's cool.
All right, so you
Best
all
I can do.
begin creeping down the stairs. It was wait on Max's roll, I believe.
Yeah, so proceed.
Stealth 13, sure. Not come if you can make sure you got your
Oh, sorry, did a roll. Sorry, I do apologize.
It's fine. An old secret
Oh,
in here. There's
Oh,
nothing.
13.
There you go. That's a
I think
hell
you're all
of a.
higher than Seeker.
I think you should do the lotto or something.
Wow. I mean, what are the odds?
next time, just predict a nat 20. You know,
Yeah, come on.
feel the power of the we.
An average of 16.
Or you can just crit fish.
Also, I forgot to mark down how many hours of his book did Seeker get through on the last long rest. When he
2
was-
hours, because you didn't
2 hours.
stay up. You
Yep.
you just did
2
it on
hours.
your watch.
Yep, I'm just checking out.
Alrighty. Let me see. Beautiful. So you guys begin creeping down here, and you follow this golden marble staircase with a black marble railing that kind of hugs this northern wall. It spirals down about 30 foot. Lying in the middle of this room below are 6 rotting wooden crates. The amber-covered walls are sculpted to look like tentacles that entwine around marble bas-reliefs of kings, queens, pharaohs, and sultans, attended by a myriad of slaves. The west, south, and east walls each contain an alcove. Standing in each one is a tall, rough block of amber. 2 wide cracks have opened up in the south wall, spilling rubble and shattered pieces of amber onto the floor in the southeast corner of the room.
So he's going to whisper and say, "Should we check out the?" Well, I'm not going to actually whisper because I don't know how loud it would be. But should we check out the cracks in the corner? And
Yeah.
Max, I hope I don't need to say it, but no more deals.
Do not touch.
And I will say these amber sarcophagi in this chamber, they all have this like wispy black moat in them, but these ones seem somehow darker in their core.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I was able to touch them. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and have a look at that crack over there. So Max
Alright.
start make his way here.
Yep, Max starts crossing the room. Not a worry. Yep, you cross over, and
Yep.
peering through the crack, Max. It's like you can just about see beyond it. There is a room. It goes into darkness, unfortunately, but you can see there's like it's hard to make out exactly like what's on the other side, just because you don't have a light source.
Mhm.
But you just see there's definitely a
Oh,
chamber
oh.
beyond here.
Callon will go with him.
I would have. I would say I would have cast light on Max's spear. If you want to do it.
If Lux had done that, Callum wouldn't be moving
Sure.
forward.
All right, so Max,
Okay,
your new
so
light
Max-
source.
Cool.
Yep, you got that on you. So Max, peering in, you see there's a set of double doors across the just you can see through the crack, and you can see that they're probably the ones you'd encountered before, placing yourself here, and you can just about make out. I think if you spend a little bit of time pacing around the room, it appears to be like piles and piles of treasure just beyond here.
It looks like there's another chamber here. And it appears that there's some sort of treasure in here. Perhaps some kind of vault.
There could be traps, triggers, enemies.
Yes.
And that's the other door we couldn't get through earlier.
The cracks here are both 3 foot wide, 8 foot high, and about 10 foot deep.
Oh, so we can go through.
You could shuffle on your side. It'd be a tight squeeze, but you
Yeah,
could
3
you could
foot
squeeze
wide.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's small. He'll leave.
And then I'll kind of point to the parties, and then I tell them. I'll go back here, and then I can tell them what I saw.
Sure.
These must be the statues of what turned the man into the lich, and one must be Dampmere as well.
Should I touch and see what the stones are, who they are?
Well, we know one is the lich one, and probably one of the other ones is probably going to be where Strahd got his power.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would be wise to touch them, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but now we know we can.
These are.
If we touch them, it's just if we make a deal with them. If you just touch them,
But these are
probably
deeper in these are deeper in the temple. They could be stronger and more potent. They could be the more powerful of the dark powers.
I agree. Perhaps you're right. Maybe just leave them alone.
Well, an entity to be able to turn you into a lich, they must be powerful. Or a vampire.
Max that put himself was like, I think we did enough deals for one trip.
Agree. Was just curious. Who is the third?
Don't-
Curiosity killed the bird.
I suppose we should just remember information. So perhaps. Yeah, but,
You're cutting out from me, Rob, a little bit.
I can't hear you.
sorry, 1 second. Got another PC that's on my work computer, so I'm just gonna give me 2 minutes and I'll sort that.
Of course.
Maybe
I'm
not saying I'm uncorruptible, but maybe I should maybe do it because I'm less likely to make a deal. I feel like.
If you wish. Seeker shrugs. Always happy to do so.
I wonder what's in the boxes. They're
Rather
too
not.
small to contain more amber sarcophagi.
Yes, good thought actually. Callon's going to investigate this box.
Sure. Yeah, these boxes, they are like
Max for help.
wooden, like shipping crates, I guess would be the best to describe them. They are like nailed shut on top.
Yep. Max will help him.
You can
Maybe
do a
any checks
crowbar or
with
anything to help like pry it open, or he's going to use your bare hands.
Check my bag.
I've got crowbar. I've got one.
Go on. Amazing.
You do.
Yeah, I've got crowbar.
Yep. With a crowbar, Max, it takes no check at all. As you hammer it in and just wrench it up, you hear like the wood and the nails like creak, and jumping out of the crate straight for you, you see a woman with pale skin, tattered rags, and she lunges for you, and that's going to be initiative, folks.
Ow, fat.
Oh,
I knew
no.
it.
Wait, I have to
Fucking knew
fix my
it.
fucking settings. Hold on.
I knew it. That's why I was trying to avoid it. I feel like I think it'll be bad.
I didn't my token, so I'm just going to click it again and then amend it to 15.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I can also just add you if you need. I can remove Nefarion and the Amber
Does it-
Temple.
I mean, Jack is a unisectional, so it could be a Jack in the box. Also, would Seeker be a bit more down in the room at this point?
I mean, you didn't move, so Lux,
okay,
Esmeralda were held it on the stairs, waiting for Max and Callon to sniff around.
Fair enough. Yeah, sorry. I'll keep him there.
I need to do Esmeralda's
Alright,
initiative.
now I need Seekers.
Flat roll.
Initiative.
In it. Ah,
Bish,
Esmeralda.
bash, bosh.
+1 to initiative.
Advantage. Toggle. Normal. And initiative for the vampire spawn. Bing. Quite low. That's fine. It's a
Brilliant.
surprise round anyway.
Yep.
And Seeker. And I think that is everyone in initiative. So it'll pretty much jump. So everyone can take reactions by the time the surprise round takes place. This one here is going to focus attention on the one who cracked this bad boy open, which is going to be Max. Max, it is going to try to, I think, claw you.
Come on, bitch.
If anything the first thing that goes for a bite on him, Callon's going to cut him towards it.
Beautiful. Yeah, this thing will just try to slash you normally twice, Max. 16
Miss.
and a 9.
Miss.
The other boxes, all you hear
Oh,
just with
yeah.
feats of strength, they all are wrenched open.
Oh, fucking vampire shit.
All of the
Vampire
boxes
squad.
just begin, like, the lids get clattered onto the floor
Oh, this is
as
gonna be
there's
fun.
disturbances in the room. And yeah, they all
What's-
begin climbing themselves out. And as they stand up, you see like a bit of like dirt falling off their like robes and things. And you see one of them is like like a dwarf, like, you know, male. You see one a dragonborn. Hard to identify gender on that one. And they're all like wear like, you know, they have a few like sort of like some shaggy pieces of like leather armor left over and things. But they appear to be maybe like just much like you guys, just maybe like an adventuring party. And then top of the initiative round, it kicks off. Esmeralda, she is on the stairs. She will not push past Lux. She's gonna just like vault the banister, the last 10 foot. Let's make a dex check for her. She's fine. She like will combat roll. It's 15.
See the place in my kitchen, bro. Back.
It's fine. And she's gonna be 5, 10.
Does the tactical Dark Souls roll?
She dashes all the way over to here, drawing her rapier and hand axe as she moves, and she's going to attack. And she will miss with her second strike with the rapier, but her hand axe and rapier at first strike both connect as she engages this one, and she'll call over to Callon and say, "Don't suppose you have any sunlight in that thing?" And she like points to the sun sword, it's like, you know, still filling the room with its light. So I'm going to actually do a sun sword. And it's doing a 60-foot radius right now because it's huge. Let's see here. I'll do a nice bright yellow. Pretty sure you're going to get all of them with the sunlight. Yeah, you are.
Oh.
The sunlight is just washing over this room. And with that, press on. The one who has popped out
30-foot range. It's not
takes...
60, by the way.
Is it just 30 foot? That's fine. It'll still be massive. I think it'll still honestly get them all.
It won't get the 2 on the right.
Yeah, it won't. In that case, the one next to you, you see as it attacks Max, the radiant damage naturally washes over it, as it has before. The others will back up away from the sunlight, maybe not realizing it was there from inside their crates. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can just get out. So they all like move to one end of the room in attempt to flee. That's what they would have done instead of just standing there. Yeah, that doesn't change what Esmeralda would do. She would definitely move towards them. Seeker, you are up. The sunlight covers almost 3/4 of this room, and the vampires, most of them have made their way to be free of it.
Yeah, he's gonna move. He's gonna run along the wall just for style points and jump off and start yeeting at this one.
Yeah, with your slow fall and like monk moving, no problem. You dash along.
Yep, attacks. He's gonna make 2-handed go fast staff attacks, but he doesn't need a torch.
Go for it.
First one hit to hit. Second one to hit. Ouch.
22 will hit. The 12 will miss though.
And
And
he's
what
gonna
type of
do
damage
unarmed
are you doing?
strike.
Is this just your Is this the Golthiah staff? Yeah.
Yeah, go fast staff.
Marvelous. That will hit for another 6 damage. What damage type are you doing on the punch?
He'd be using fire unless it would seem ineffective.
The fire washes over and it seems effective.
Neat.
As does the magical bludgeoning damage from the Golthiah staff.
Yeah, and that's gonna be his turn.
Marvelous stuff. Alrighty. Max, you're up. There's a vampire right in front of you in a box who's like, you know, hissing as this like sunlight is like washing over her skin.
All right. Max is going to do what Max does. Bonus action. It's going to go large.
Aw.
Where's my action? Oh, no, bonus action. Where's it gone? So John Smite. John. Wait, yeah. So I've got 3 left. And then he's going to take out his. Wait, he's going to put his thing away. And that part of his attack is going to draw his great sword.
Beautiful.
You would expect this. Oh no, fuck! Wait, no great sword. Sorry, no, I only have great sword, don't I?
Your great sword is magical, yeah. The
Oh,
+2
fuck.
great sword from.
So it's
you
not going
got
to
from
trigger my
Vladimir.
Doesn't matter. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. Right.
What's it gonna trigger?
He's
It's not going
considering
to
his
trigger my
polearm.
polearm. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Most of them
More
be running
damage with
away
this one.
from you at the minute anyway, so.
I mean, I can still use my sentinel anyway.
Great weapon.
I feel like if we find a
You
point,
need your
we'll
great
just
weapon
duct
master
tape
too.
the great
No,
sword.
that's right. Okay, I'm going to attack this one then. I'm going to attack that one.
Go for it.
So 2 attacks. Oh no. Oh, a great weapon master, so -5.
That
So
will miss.
And that
The
one. So that's
18
18
hits sing
For-
for a total of
26
26 damage. Lovely.
plus I think it's 1d8 now. Plus 1d8 because of my strength. 'Cause
Yeah,
my
from your new
thing.
giant's ability. Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
It will help. As that strike connects, she appears bloodied as you like hack through like the frail, like raggy armor that she's still got clinging to her body.
Is she blooded? Is she?
Yes.
Wait, I'll quickly test something out of voice, but I'll be just quickly reconnect.
Fine. That'll do.
Alrighty. Callon, it's your turn.
Callon's going to move away from this one.
Yep. I will attempt to claw you as you move away.
That's fine.
Just checking.
Is it disadvantage in sunlight?
Bing.
Awesome.
Still a 20 to hit for
That'll-
6.
That'll still hit.
And it will
Question.
probably grapple you because you have the sun sword
Does-
and try to stop you from reaching its allies.
One question. Does my sentinel reaction of attacking ally within 5 feet of me triggers on a reaction attack?
Yeah, I believe so. It just says when they attack, and which it is just an opportunity attack. It's still an attack.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Go for it. Yeah, make your attack max.
as always, great weapon. Boom. Go 20. Bitch, 22 damage.
Yeah, you slash into
And since it's not my turn, I get another 1d8 because it's once per turn.
Beautiful.
So it's another 1d8 on that.
Go for it.
No.
Nice.
Much better. Yeah, she's beginning to look critical. She just
27
tries to
damage,
desperately
bitch.
hold Callon in place. You don't take any damage, Callon. Instead, she just like grabs you as you try to flee. But you still manage to get a couple of at least one more fully enveloped in the sunlight, even with that small move.
And she can move as well to the end of next turn.
Beautiful. Anything else, Callum?
Wonderful. Yes, I'm going to attack the one that's just grappled me with booming blade.
Go for it. The 27 will definitely hit, and you bring the sun sword down, and like you hear that thunderous like roll crack across as the sun sword just cleaves the arms that are like holding your arm just off, and the hands are still holding you, but you watch as her body just burns to ash as like the blood like shooting out of her limbs just like turns to ash like and just begins to fill the air around you. She is dead.
He's just going to like
Wow.
shimmy and try and get the
Fuck, she's
with
got-
no free hand. He's just going to try and shake
she's
the
got over
hands off.
50
You
hit
waggle
points,
them off, and,
goddamn.
and then as they like fall, like just like
She's got.
juice
She's
to ash.
it's tough. Fucking hell.
And he's going to move to here so that all of the room that they're in is in
Wonderful.
sunlight. And then he will... Oh, actually... Yeah, no, he'll move there. I was wondering whether I should like push him to the edge to try and... Yeah, I'll tell you what he's going to do actually. Sorry about this.
It's fine.
He's going to end his turn there
Beautiful.
so that the only way to get out of the sunlight
Is to keep
is to
back in your
move.
corner.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, and that'll be the end of his turn.
Lovely stuff. Lux.
I'm going to cast Bless on 3 Ritual Fighters.
Sure. Max.
So that'll be on Esmeralda, Seeker, and Max.
Bang.
Beautiful.
And here you go, guys, and that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty, you stay
I'm
on
going
the
to stay on
stairs.
the steps, even though
Nice.
that's done me dirty. so many times. But yes.
All the vampires spawn. You watch as they begin to sizzle and burn as they are continuing to be exposed to the sunlight at the start of their turns. Let's see here. They're all injured by the sunlight, but nothing more, unfortunately. They are definitely not the smallest foe to face, as you are well aware. The one who's currently engaging Seeker and Esmeralda is going to try to claw each of them twice. First one on Esmeralda, second one on Seeker. Because of the sunlight, their attacks are at disadvantage.
Cool.
Esmeralda will still be hit for 9 slashing. Esmeralda will probably shield that. Yeah, she'll shield that. You watch as the arcane shield glimmers into existence around her, and the claws just bounce off, just avoiding hitting her, thanks to that. Turning her AC into...
Quick question.
Yep.
When you're rolling, are you rolling the attack and the damage separate? Because obviously with us not being on Discord anymore, the cutting words, I'm able to see it. I'm able to use it after the roll, but before you declare the result.
They all roll in together, so they all happen at once.
Okay, I suppose it, but again, like with Discord, it doesn't declare hit or miss.
Yeah.
I guess. Am I still able to do it after the roll?
You can do
is
it
what
after the
I'm
roll,
saying.
yeah.
Now-
But
now that
Esmeralda
we're not
probably
on
would
Discord.
react first and shield it off, just...
Yeah, that's fine.
In regards to the one on our lovely monk, that shouldn't be a bite attack, but take the natural 9, it's the same modifier to hit.
No.
It
Thank
tries to
you.
slash at you with its claws, but misses. Assessing the danger. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15.
Where are the barbarians actually?
They're still upstairs. I need to roll them into the initiative order. But they would have taken a full turn to react.
Ooh.
Oh god.
They are in the
Callon!
initiative, but they're not visible to you guys because they're there you go. Bing. Alrighty. Let's copy one of these over for now for my sanity. Yeah, this sunlight's like washing down as well. Yeah, they're definitely paying attention. Callon, they will swarm you with the sun sword. They've no way to disarm you by any means, but they will try to just claw and claw and claw you as best they can, just try to bring you down as quickly as possible. So 6 attacks, all at disadvantage. Actually, the first one will try to grapple you with their claws. And they will try to grapple you until they get you grappled, so then they can just try to hold you down. An 8 will miss, I imagine. An 8 will miss, I imagine. A 15.
Miss. AC's 19, if that makes it
Beautiful.
easier.
A 14 will miss. A 13 will miss, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5. One more. Miss.
Wow.
They
Callum!
lash out at you, but the sunlight, you every time they get close, you just like turn the sun sword towards them, and like you're holding up a cross, they like back away, and you're just like holding
Matrix.
your ground as best you can. And that
Matrix
will...
bards, they're dancing about, freaking dancing around the fucking vampires.
There's one more I forgot about who will also come join in the fun for 2 more attacks, but I imagine we're looking at much the same. An 18 will just miss, and a 16 will miss. Yeah, so all of 4 of them are just like completely thrown off by this sunlight they did not expect. Esmeralda's turn.
Do they get advantage just when they're attacking Callum, or
Whenever they're in
radius of-
sunlight. So
Okay.
if any of them hit you before Max, I would have rerolled it because I forgot the sunlight was there.
Right.
But they missed anyway.
Do we get advantage of them?
No. They just have disadvantage. Esmeralda will try to finish up the one. She is... Actually, she'll turn to Seeker, and she'll say, "You've got this?"
He'll give her a talon up.
Yep. She will move, triggering an attack opportunity. Again, disadvantage. Will miss. And she'll move all the way to here. And you watch she pulls her spellbook, flips through, finds
here
a
comes.
bookmarked page, and then a lightning bolt crackles forward in a line.
Hadouken!
And
Hadouken!
Sure you can.
1, 2,
And a Hadouken comes out. Oh my god.
And I'll cast that for Harnaa.
What's her DC anyway? What's her
17, I think.
14.
bad actually? 14. Oh,
Oh, never mind.
that's good as a fast one.
She just like
Yeah.
she's
Really
not
do-
incredible, but
Still with 2 though. That's good.
2 for
That's
max
26
and then 1
lane.
for half. And with that, 2 of them actually become bloodied as the lightning courses through them, and that will end Esmeralda's turn. Seeker.
Hell
Secret's gonna look
yeah.
at this lone man in front of him. He's just gonna crack his feathers and start whacking with his staff.
Go for it.
First one to it.
When 21 hits, you connect the magical bludgeoning into this creature.
There's
The
also
15
blood.
will also just hit.
And then he's gonna go. Is it looking bloodied already or
Still bloodied at the minute.
Cool, he's gonna twack it. Yeah, he's gonna use only 1 bonus action strike.
Yeah, go for it. Fire again, washing over.
Yep.
And with that one, it like dodges out of the way, just trying to throw itself to get clear, and it.
And then he's gonna move around like so.
Sure. Beautiful. Max.
Max blessed. Fuck.
All about the meme.
First one.
Go for it. That one's bloodied.
It's gonna be more than blood after this one. Can we forget I can fucking 2? Right. Kapow!
19 minus 5.
Minus 5. Did one of
Nice.
these bad boys.
Don't forget your bless.
Oh,
A
15.
15 is its armor class.
yeah! Fuck you, bitch.
So you do
That's
28
plus-
points of slashing.
Plus that,
Plus
because I
extra one,
always rolled it.
29. Yeah, on your first strike that hits. Yeah, so it is not looking critical as the first strike slashes across its chest.
Oh my god!
This
it's still not dead.
dwarven like man, like just trying to keep keep himself standing.
Fuck's sake. Basically, she got like fucking 1 HP or something. Right, I guess I'm gonna do it again then.
Go for it.
That was
Go! Go!
Roll your bless if you like.
bless.
No, it's not hit, is it?
Even with the bless.
14.
Thing just glances off the stone
You know
on
what?
the ground.
I'm gonna action surge this bitch. Action
Go for
surge.
Oh,
Definitely.
Callon's going to shout to wait. Would he be able to see Max getting ready to surge?
I would say, Cal, it's not really your turn, and if Max wants the action surge, then it's Max's call, I think.
He's going super.
I mean, we'll probably discuss.
Yeah, I mean, like,
DM.
you've got, like, a 6-second little window, but, like, he can yell wait, but, you know, it's your call whether you go or not. With it.
Yeah.
Here's his reactions. Wait! Okay,
his
so I'm not gonna
reactions,
do
she
it.
also.
Alright. Okay, fuck it. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just. What do I have?
all I say, remember, Max, we're on a time scale here, so we can't rest again.
Yeah,
while we're here.
exactly. Not anything else, really, to be honest. Nah, I can't do anything else.
Alrighty. Then, Callan, it will be your turn.
He's going to hold the or touch the holy symbol of Ravenloft, and he's
Okay.
going to use a charge to hold vampires. DC 15
Marvelous.
Wisdom saves 5 times.
Two fail.
2 of them fail, and they are paralyzed for a minute.
Yeah, I will mark them with the little exclamation mark. And this one, Seeker, the one next to you freezes up. As does the one next to you, Callan.
Hello.
Hello there, General
Hello
Kenobi. So yeah, that's why he's
Hello
like,
there.
"Ooh, paralysis, fighters like that." Not on them. But I can't believe 3 of them have saved on a 15 when they've got +0. Never mind.
Lucky.
That will be the end of his turn.
Marvelous.
He's
That-
going to give a bardic to Max because he
Beautiful.
feels a bit sorry for making him wait.
There you go, Max.
Thank you.
Bard inspiration. Lux. On the stairwell, still looking down
I'm,
on the chaos.
I'm gonna blast the one max hit. which is the
Blast.
critical
Go for it.
one. Blast.
13
Eldritch
misses.
blast. Misses. Another one. Pew.
14 just glances off the stone nearby, missing.
I end my turn.
Alrighty. Coming from upstairs, ending up just behind Lux, these berserkers
Oh,
come
no.
dashing down,
Okay.
axes ready, and they see the threats, but they've nothing they can really throw or anything at the minute. So they will just end their turn there if they dash to get from the other doorway. It's as far as they can actually get this turn.
I thought you got me
Vampire
again.
spawn.
You always like to catch you on the stairs.
The sunlight washes over the one that Max had got reduced to critical, begins to burn up in it, struggling to stay alive, just reducing to ash. The others all look injured or critical, injured or bloodied at this point, as they enter a similar kind of state. Seeker, the one next to you, watches they're like frozen solid by this like magical artifact, the pulse that washed over everyone, and it's kind of horrific to watch, as if they are like a statue, then just like turned to ash before your eyes. They can't even move, but you can just see their eyes frantically looking around in pain as they just burn away into nothingness. As the others, let out a scream. The others, of which there are two, one will try to make a save against the hold. The paralyze, and will just fail. The others are going to turn their ire just on Callon again, both of them. Still disadvantage. I think all are going to miss again, probably. Yep. They just slash as best they can, but they cannot seem to get through like your arm. Anytime they get close, the sunlight just like blinds them. Sending them recording back. Esmeralda will move up to here. And she will attack twice. Missing with her first, but hitting with her second. And missing
You got
with her
bless
third.
as well.
I don't. So the bless might work on the
So you
first
can bless
one.
the first one.
Let's see. A 15 will just hit. Yeah, saved by the bless. So that is a total of 7 plus 4. 11. Yeah, that one is now critical next to you, Callon, there. Initially it goes critical, and then bloodied, and then injured, like counterclockwise. Seeker, it is your turn. There are only 3 left.
Seeker's gonna run over to the paralyzed one.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom.
And
Should
all
I
attacks at
roll?
advantage.
Should I roll to hit separately and then roll crit damage?
Just
Just
roll with
roll it.
advantage, and then
You can roll an extra dice.
It's yeah.
Okay, cool. Bless. I'm not sure what.
18
what-
hits.
Yep. So it's a crit
For-
extra.
Extra
Extra
1d8.
Yeah, just roll an extra D8 and I don't know.
Ouch.
Beautiful.
Second attack.
I will.
It's not an extra damage. It's just an extra 1d8.
Oh,
so it's
That's
actually
that's
one.
1 plus 5.
oh, sorry.
You can just do it from the menu on the left hand
Yeah,
side.
I'll do it manually. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's a total of 12 for the first strike. It's still
Super.
looking bloodied. 15 will just hit.
I'm gonna roll the extra d8 manual.
Go for it.
4.
4. This thing is looking critical now as it stands before you, unable to move away from your strikes.
I'm gonna do an arm strike.
Go for it.
Hey, crit. Natural crit.
You don't even need to roll damage. It's got 2 hit points left. You just bring your palm around and connect with this creature, and it's like the fire washes over it. It's hard to tell whether it's being burnt to ash or the sunlight is just like obliterating its form as it just like vanishes into thin air before you.
Good
Dust is like filling this
riddance.
room.
And then he's gonna. Then he should have enough movement to move. Here on its other body.
Yep.
And yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
You step over the pile of ash, and we're getting closer to the next one. Max, there are 2 left. None of them are paralyzed, unfortunately.
Okay. So the one I was attacking earlier, is this still standing? Is that one dead?
That one is dead. Esmeralda, actually, Callon's sunlight killed that one.
Vanquishing. Okay.
But
Cool.
this
I'm
one
gonna,
here is very badly injured. It's critical.
This one here? Okay,
Yep.
I'm going to go to this one because they're more close to me anyway.
Go for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
-5.
23 will still hit. You bring the great sword down and just cleave this thing's head off. And as before, just the sunlight eviscerates these bodies.
Did you say he was critical?
Yeah, it's dead.
Cool. So if it was critical, I wouldn't have used my 1d8.
Sure.
Yeah. And then I will go to the next one.
Go for it.
Boom.
Make your attack.
And then I will attack. And then I use my thing. And then I use my other thing. That is a
Total of 25. Yeah, looking bloodied now, this one, but still standing. And because you killed one, you have your Great Weapon Master extra attack if you wish.
yeah.
So this mic is
So I mean,
quite
22 damage. Oh, I also get a temporary hit points as well because I killed a creature. So I need to roll that. I think it's 2d6, I believe.
Where do you get that from?
Oh no, sorry,
That's
my
from
bad.
the
That's
stat,
blood
isn't
spear. Blood spear. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Okay. Is this still standing?
Yep, still standing. Just
Cool.
bloodied.
Cool. Bonus action. Great up my master again, because I killed the other one.
Yep. Go for it. A 16 will just hit for another 25 damage.
That's 25 damage. That's it.
You bring the blade down and you just hack this one, and much like the others before it, they are all reduced to nothing but piles of ash. And we are out of initiative.
What a surprise!
Did anyone take any damage there?
No, flawless.
Nope.
The word
Flawless
flawless
victory.
flashes up.
Flawless victory.
Fucking hell!
5 stars.
I kind of shut myself a little bit. I was like, oh shit, 6 vampires.
Oh no.
I mean,
Massive
just
guess.
remember, 6 vampires last time resulted in 2 deaths, and one of which was permanent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But we did have
yeah,
a sunblade though. And a soul sword.
exactly.
Right.
Can I go check out the stones before we move on? No deals, just curiosity.
Yes, go on then, Seeker.
Cool. Seeker would move to this stone first, and then go from here to here
Alright.
to here, just if it means anything.
Yep, you touch the west stone, and you hear... So, you come here seeking the ancient power source which brought Count Strahd von Zarevich to where he stands. It is curious you are that interested in acquiring what he has. Are you trying to fight fire with fire? You must know this gift is not free to take. And like so many others in this place, no, there is a price. The price is blood, flowing red from a fresh and recent kill. But not just any blood, it must be the blood of one who loves you or reveres you, slain by your hand. If you drink that blood, the deal is sealed, or else your own blood shall suffice. As long as you're slain by hateful enemies, only then shall you achieve the glory of immortality.
Did we
You
say?
would be vampire, I presume?
That is correct. Very astute.
Your power concerns immortality in the sense of age, correct?
Oh, it is so much more than that.
Would you mind elaborating?
Yes. Would you like to make a deal? I shall tell all.
Anyway, untouched stone.
Yep, you step back.
He
Yeah.
does. Vampire offers immortality. Blood of a person you love, loves you, reveres you.
Yep, you then
Or-
move.
Do you think Strahd killed? Oh, fucking forget name now.
His brother.
Arena.
No,
It-
who?
it's
Oh, shit.
Tatiana.
Tatiana, the
Or,
Fig's brother.
or was it his brother?
The
No,
sword in your
he-
hand,
he
Callon,
killed-
burns hotter.
Yeah, he killed his brother, didn't he? It said in the turn,
Okay, I think.
Oh,
and then he was struck down.
perhaps. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
as
How
they
about
He's-
this on the stone?
His brother's Sergei, wasn't it?
yes,
Okay.
and he's again move down,
Be at the market?
touch stone, just
I
tap,
don't know what's
like-
sorry, I don't know what's going on with your mic, Buddha, but I was getting a bit of like staticky feedback whenever you're kind of talking. It's just like a background static.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Just
true.
turn on crisp, I think, and you should be fine.
Yeah.
If you don't have it on already. See where you go touch the
Tim-
next one?
I reckon his hair's got too much static.
You know what? It could be true.
I mean, it's good actually.
Seeker, you touch
His
the next
hair
one,
is
you
too
use here
powerful.
in your mind. I will exclusively converse with sentient beings educated in the arts of magic. Nothing else interests me more, and you should feel the same. Brief skip of your mind. You're a waste of my time. Step away now before I bring great pain to you.
Wow.
Fuck you. 2 moves away.
Seeker, make me a dex saving throw. As you say,
Oh,
fuck
no.
you to this very dark par.
Oh my god.
Bruhface.jpg.
Max is like, oh, I'm gonna hide here. Oh, actually, I'm back to numbers, aren't I? Because it's just 1 minute as well.
Yeah, you shrink down. 28. Seeker, you like leap back. And as you do so, you watch as that like black energy like convulses on the side, and the whole sarcophagus rocks. And you just managed to get back in time thanks to your like monkish evasion. You think if you were a bit slower there, that could have sucked.
That one
Sorry,
likes
what happened?
magic.
What are you
Anyway,
doing?
Why did it? No, wait, he would have said that out loud, wouldn't he? The fuck you, rather
would,
than
would,
the mental bit.
would
Yeah,
it
yeah,
be
I think you would have said out loud. I mean, I think you've been all conversing out loud, unless you're like entirely in your head.
in my
Oh, sorry.
defense? He was rude.
Dex info again.
Seeker, perhaps let's not pick fights where we can avoid them, shall we? But if he needs someone with magic, I don't mind volunteering.
Oh, was he demanding magic?
Magic abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. No magic here.
So Callon's gonna go over. You touch it.
Yeah.
And Callon, you feel like a curious warmth. Oh, now that is intriguing. Yes, good. You will suffice. There's not enough time in a life to unravel all the secrets hiding in the weave of magic. I'm sure you're fully aware of that. Sorry. Can you stop thinking so much? I can hear everything you're thinking right now.
Imagine how it feels to be me.
Yes, indeed. Well, I can hear that lament. You will never be able to know and learn everything. You're only mortal, and shall never know all the arcane secrets and powers. But there is a way to abandon mortaldom and advance, a way to achieve immortality. A secret way to hide away one's soul from the body in order to protect it. I can feel your knowledge of magic is very far from achieving this goal. You are not useful to me immediately, but I feel potential. I'll give you the secret, the recipe. The rest is on you. Maybe someday you'll come back to thank me, just like Xantha did. Do you accept?
Respectfully, I shall decline. I have those in my family with long lives and those with short lives, and I do not find myself longing for more time than I need in this world.
I'm sure that will change, and when it does, I will be here.
Leech me.
You will be here subservient in this domain to your friend Vampire over there?
In a sense.
And you offer gifts with the hope of finding a champion. Is that right?
Of course. Xantha did for a while, until that blasted Arcanoloth of his kicked his head out of its socket. He's useless to me now.
I can't help but picture it. This bitch empty. Yeet. Callon will And he will respond with, very well. We are not here for gifts of our own. We are here to try to free this domain of vampires' tight grasp through his champion. I don't think you have what we are looking for to that aim. Thank you. And he will step away.
Yep.
Hmm.
You step back. No strange blast of energy comes your way.
Anything interesting?
It looks like this was the one who made friends with our lich associates upstairs, offering the recipe to immortality.
What could go wrong?
You could apparently have your head kicked from its socket by an Arcanoloth. Although that may have just been a specific circumstance, that appears to be what has happened with Exantata.
It's interesting.
Oh, what, from the Varian? He's a good pet.
Yes. Seeker, any luck with that one over there?
Didn't try yet. Puts his claw down on it, just tap tap.
You touch it, Seeker, and you hear, just in your mind, "Oh, you're searching for power, I know. Just like many others, you come seeking power over life and death. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Zudan, the Corpse Star. I am the Master of Death. However, very few know there is a price. Death is a veil which surrounds the soul. If you want to take it away, you have to wear it yourself. That's how I ended up here. But I can share little of that power with you. Just enough for you to make one very important decision. Needn't matter how long ago they were gone, so long as you can find their body. I'm sure you have people you miss. Oh, yes, you really do."
He thinks on it. He cocks his head. Cocks his head again. She said there is a need for a body, correct?
Yeah.
No, they burnt them, so. Sadly, I will have to decline. Goodbye.
You step back.
That one offers to bring back the dead from the death with a body, of course.
Esmeralda begins flicking through her other book, not a spell book.
Maybe it could bring back why has the name escaped me? Sergo. That could be interesting.
We need his body. Do we have
Ah.
his body?
If it's going to be anywhere, it would be underneath Castle Ravenloft in the catacombs. But that gives me an idea. Here, and she pulls open, and you see the book she's reading from. It reads Van Richten's Guide to the Mists. And like she pulls and goes like, "Here, a dark lord of a domain sometimes can be trapped for all eternity, dying and returning over and over in a constant loop. Death for them is merely a temporary state, while their curse exists. I wonder if we could use that on Strahd. If we killed him and brought him back as mortal, there's a chance. Van Richten tried it at Darkon once, but he never got a chance. The Dark Lord there had died too long for his resurrection spell to take effect. It's only a theory. I can't promise anything, but it's definitely something to consider."
If need be, I am happy to take the risk. Strahd's capture, demise, death, suffering is my is one of my only missions left to do.
Remember, though, doing that will mean
I'm
you
gonna.
could suffer a fate similar to him.
I am happy
The cycle
to
could just continue.
accept that.
There is one of us who's already succumbed to some of the dark
But-
powers.
True
What's
enough.
one
Max,
more, eh, Max?
Max will approach the group, and it's like Max like,
I'm.
if I've already succumbed to 2 dark powers. If there's anyone that's gonna do the sacrifice here, I think it should be me. I don't think no one else should take this risk. One of us already did.
Before Max even says that, Lux will have stuck 2 fingers in his ears and just start screaming la 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 and upstairs because I can't hear them making a deal. I can't no promise. So I'm just like la 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 la. Can't
I'm
hear
sure
you.
we as friends will not make promises to kill each other. We're united as one. And
Stay
I'm willing
quiet.
to take the risk. I'm
If-
willing to take the risk for the whole group.
Just
If
so you
Max-
know, with the
Whatever,
vampire,
but I have to ask you one thing, my friends. Actually, 2 things. And one of those things, especially for Callum, because he's a good friend of mine. The first thing is, if anything happens to me, if the dark powers consume me, please finish me before it consumes me. I believe that would be that punishment would be worse than death, and I don't want that to come to me. I don't want it to be the one to put an end to you, my friends. So please,
I mean, if
end
you
me.
if you take a deal that involves immortality, that may be more difficult than you think. But I'm sure that we can.
Find our way.
We'll at least
Take that
try.
sword of yours. Whatever way we find to defeat Strahd, you do the same with me. And second, and it comes to Callum, and then puts his hands on his shoulders. Callum, whatever happens, if you manage to get alive from me and my friend from this world, I would very much ask you to look for my boy for me and just make
I
sure he's
certainly
safe.
will. I had already prepared some parchment for you to write down all the details as a failsafe.
That boy means the world to me. Nothing else is what matters to me. But whatever is happening here now is happening here now, and we need to get rid of it. The only way to save my boy is if we destroy Strahd and go back to our homes. And I've grown very fond of you, my friend, and I can trust you with my life. And I trust that if the day comes of you putting a sword in my chest, just so worse things won't come to me, I'm sure you're gonna do the right thing. Just like if it comes to the time of you carrying my legacy and find my boy for me. And
I think it's
just-
worth remembering,
claim-
Max, that the
claim my
reason,
name in Neverwinter, please.
certainly. I mean, the reason that you're here, the reason that you first took a deal with the Dark Powers, you said you were motivated by that quest, that
Yes.
destiny.
Yes.
Whether that just destiny is fulfilled by you within your lifetime
Or by
or
someone
by
else.
us, then but it will be fulfilled with every conviction I have.
Thank you, my friend. And then Max kind of like pulls Callum and gives Callum a hug.
Yeah.
Like a friendly hug.
No way, I'm
Thank
trying to
you.
resist that grapple. That's
you.
fine. He's going in.
Yeah.
Callan just does a quick perception check to see exactly where on Max's back he's going to end up stabbing him.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's very easy,
yeah.
Callan, because like Max is like half your height, so he's like,
I was about to
Yeah,
say
it's
that
like-
hug is gonna look very strange.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it just give him a little head pat while he's down there.
Fine. So be it.
So
which
wait,
one,
just
which one-
before you do anything rash, Max, as you've seen with the vampire spawn, if we are really considering this, it's not going to be easy. Whenever a vampire dies, if they die in sunlight, their body is reduced to ash and they are destroyed. If they are not killed in sunlight, and they are true vampire like Strahd is, he will turn to mist and return to his resting place. And then he will reform there as a body, unconscious, but there, and begin to heal. We would need to destroy Strahd, making sure not to turn him to ash, then follow him to his resting place, and then kill him there, and then immediately try to resurrect him. Before any dark power can sweep in and try to set things back in motion, reset the clock. It's not going to be
Indeed.
easy, and it might
When
not
it
even
comes
work.
to fighting Strahd, I can certainly put away my sword and rely on my magic instead. Or at least I shall try.
There is a chance.
Perhaps the
Like any
latter
other.
half of the fight, that would be wise, but at least we'll need all the bang for the buck we would have.
What was it
Wait.
ever easy?
On that note, Esmeralda, I know that you are very fond of your weapons, and although this has the size and the power of a longsword, it is incredibly light in my hand. Knowing that I have attuned to the holy symbol, everyone else has the weapons that they seemingly desire, and he'll kind of look to Esmeralda, but also to Seeker. Like, would either of you want to use this sword? I have managed to accrue a number of items in our time here, which, given my negotiating powers with the stone helping me, just giving me a little extra fortune, and the holy symbol, which I think I'm the only one who can use it, the pipes as well, of course. Please do consider whether those items would be better placed with you. Because if we are fighting Strahd, I will be saving as much of my magic as I can with my Spirit Guardians, for example, taking cover behind Max to keep myself safe as well.
I do prefer to fight with both a weapon in each hand. I think that some sort might be a bit cumbersome for that. But it would free up ability for me to perhaps cast other spells whilst fighting, but I wouldn't be able to attack as quickly.
Quick question. The Sun Sword, is it considered a short sword?
It's a long sword.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have proficiency.
You are proficient with it. Something about it that says if you are proficient with short swords or long swords, you are proficient with the Sunblade.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It just
And
doesn't have the light property. That's what Esmeralda's talking about.
Oh, is a.
But it does
It
have.
has the finesse property
It,
there.
it, ha- it has
It has
finesse, but that
finesse,
doesn't
yeah.
help for dual wielding.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha.
I would happily do so, but it's your decision. I'm as effective with my staff as I am with my fists, a sword.
True, but if we are fighting against undead, this does have extra power, and I know that you don't have the ability to create your own light, Seeker.
The Sun Sword is
Very-
also a +2.
Very well.
Yeah.
Any
Why don't we, at our next rest, which will no doubt be away from this temple, let's see if we can move that over to you. And he's just going to have a little kind of mental touch point with the sword to be like, you dude, that okay if we like have a temporary break? I still love you and all that.
You feel like that's still that drive of like, you know, it's almost like apathy. Like it doesn't care, but it's got a fight. It has a job that needs to be done, and it doesn't matter where it is as long as the job is completed. It's that kind of like who carries it as long as they are good and loyal.
The righteousness.
also sequence.
Brilliant.
Also had an idea if Max stays. For instance, if we kill Strahd and Max becomes a new person and we can't kill him, I'd be happy to stay to balance him out here in Barovia. I don't want you trapped here forever.
Let's take it one step at a time, shall we? Let's focus on defeating Strahd and
True enough.
see where we get with that. But being aware of time, should we press on? I see there's the cracks to the southwest, southeast there.
Also, Max
Yes.
needs to make his deal
What?
if he's doing it. Also, Lux ran upstairs. I don't know why.
I think so. Or we can't hear you if you talk.
Oh shit! Sorry, my mouse muted. Which statue is it? I need to make a
It's
deal
the
with this one.
The eastmost
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Callum would go up and join Lux.
Sure. Esmeralda will cast protection from evil and good on you, Max, and she'll say, "I don't know if it'll help, but if they are corrupting, maybe it will do something."
Seeker will
Yeah.
stand behind Max and be like ready as soon as like he see like if Max goes haywire to thwack him.
Sure.
I don't even know how many powers I have. I got two in it.
You got 2 so far.
And just
Okay.
like
All right. Here goes nothing.
Gotta catch 'em all, dark powers.
I might as well just fucking do every single fucking. This guys, I might as well do every single power here. I'm fucked already anyway.
So Max,
Alright,
you
Max
try
gonna
to
attach. I'm
touch
gonna
it.
attach this stone.
Yeah, you hear the voice Seeker heard before. Ah, another one of friends who came before. Do you wish to have the power over life and death? Once, just. Time matters not.
What is? Just one question before I accept this.
Hmm.
What is gonna happen to me?
Death is a veil which surrounds the soul. If you want to remove death, you do have to wear it on your sleeve for the rest of your time. At
Am I gonna be a leech? That'd be fucking cool, bruv.
No, no.
A
I
leech
don't
or a
have.
lich?
I don't have the abilities of Tenebris. But the physical
the-
aspects may follow you.
Vampire leech. That's fucking awesome. Okay, if that's gonna help us in any way defeat Strahd, I accept your gift.
Beautiful. The dark
Fucks.
thing coalesces on your hand, and you feel yourself just like it's like a searing pain like in your mind. And Seeker, you almost don't see anything immediately as Max, you gain the dark gift of Zudan, the corpse star. You have the ability as an action, you can touch the remains of a dead creature and restore it to life. It effectively is identical to that of a resurrection spell. However, it works regardless of how long the creature has been dead. You can only do this once. And as you like open your eyes from the mental strain, as this like new knowledge fills your mind, you see your reflection in the amber sarcophagi, and Seeker, you see it over Max's shoulder standing behind him. Max's features are sunken, his eyes like recessed back into their sockets, his skin sags and decays. He looks like an undead creature.
Max, respond, or I will attack you.
Max, make me a charisma saving throw. You have advantage for the protection from being wounded.
And you also have your bardic inspiration still.
Oh god.
Do I still have bless?
No, Bless is long gone at this point. Only lasts a minute.
Also, charisma advantage or charisma.
Yeah, advantage on charisma, and then you also have your bardic inspiration from Callon if you'd like to use it.
1d8 on top.
Oh yes.
Just in case.
21. Yeah. Your mind remains unclouded.
Oh,
But your body has definitely changed.
fuck's sake.
Thank God for that advantage. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So I'm a teethless, undead that fucking has a creepy fucking smile on his face.
You look like a revenant. You know, like hang on, let me see.
He looks like an antique ventriloquist dummy that's been left out in the rain.
All he needs is like a white carriage. Can we call a short break?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think this is probably a little time to know that Secret needs to take a little break. So we will be back briefly, folks. See you soon.
See you soon, guys.